Would you stand and see the gospel suffering today? Or would you go with the popular-loving crowd like Demas did? Or you go to stand by? Live or die, like Peter did. I'm ready to go to prison or wherever with you. Yeah.
What a day we're living in. What a message it is. What a time that we're living in. What a group of people that we are. We are the bride of Jesus Christ. Who's the bride of Jesus Christ out there tonight? Give yourself a hand. Praise the name of the Lord. As Brother Branham said, we need to be the happiest people on the face of the earth. Because we recognize and see exactly who that we are, the time that we're living in, the things that we're seeing be fulfilled before our very eyes. Amen. And what the Lord has done for this church, for the bride around the world in these last few months. The messages that we've been listening to. Oh my goodness. The absolute. Oh. Amen. Who out there, this messages are absolute? Amen. Amen. And then he says, is this the sign of the end, sir? Could this be it? And then he comes up and says it's spiritual food in due season for the bride of Jesus Christ. And that's what we're feasting upon and what we're eating upon. So tonight I was in prayer before coming is for service tonight. And excuse me, like I said, I got a little frog in my throat. You have to forgive me tonight, but is praying about and going back over the messages. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I've heard from quite a few of you that have went back and listened to those messages over and over and over again. Amen. Because there's so much in those messages. I mean, I feel like when I'm listening to that message, sirs, what it must have been like living in the days of Daniel. When dreams were being told and what they were and prophecy. He told us in that message from the beginning to the end. He told us what was going to happen, what we're looking forward to. And more than anything, in all these messages, what he's saying is, stay with the tapes. That's what he's saying. Stay with the tapes. Amen. Amen. Woo. Praise the name of the Lord. Amen. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So reading that, and I started, and if it's like you, as you go down in your little tablet, and my whole message is red and yellow and blue, and there's very little, because everything means something to me. And so you have to want to do a little something different tonight. I got 7 pages of quotes I want to read. Oh, praise the Lord. I just want to review some of the visions, the prophecy, the revelation that we've heard from what he kept telling us over and over again. And it is a love letter to the bride of Jesus Christ. When we hear those things, are we doing the right thing? Are we doing what that prophet told us to do? That's what we want to do. We want to do exactly what that prophet said to do. We can't go to the left or right. You can't add to, you can't take away from. Do exactly what he said to do. That's when it becomes your absolute. Amen. Here's Father reassuring the bride that we're doing what he said. Amen. And then this tape. I suppose the boys are making the tape. And if you happen to get the tape, whoever's listening to the tape, remember, if something is puzzling to you, don't say it unless it's on the tape. Amen. 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 He says, don't say something contrary to what's on the tape. Amen. But if it's kind of a little puzzling to you, just go and find someone that can explain it to you. Nope. Hey, I love you. Amen. If you can't, but if it's kind of a little puzzling to you, play the tape back.